So I don't know why I'm making this video, except for to say that I currently suck at life and I have no motivation. And I have a few things I need to do, but again, I suck at life and don't have any motivation. And I thought, I'll put on some makeup. Maybe that'll make me feel better. But I'm not making any promises, so this video will probably get deleted, but at least I can talk to myself all the way through it and feel slightly better about the fact that I suck at life and have no motivation. Not really sure. So, primer. So the oil doesn't poke through. And so I can keep a cleaner look longer. We'll see. I usually have eye primer, but I'm lazy. I suck at life. Don't have any motivation. So I have not bought any more in a really long time. But I find that works pretty well as well. That was chapstick. Just because my lips are dry all the time, and I don't know why. Probably not drinking enough water. Again, I suck at life and have no motivation. So we're going to put on, what is this? CC cream. Foundation's just too much right now. It's too heavy. Someone once told me that you should always put on this stuff with a brush because you have a lot of oil in your fingers and it transfers to your face. And I have an oily face. So, since I just put on my pretty little primer to help dampen down the oil, I don't want to add any more if I don't have to. Blend. It's so frustrating to see people who don't blend. I don't claim to be an amazing makeup artist by any means, but I do know you blend. All right, CC cream on. Then, because I have dark circles, because I'm tired all the time, because I have 5 children, full-time job, and a part-time job, and so this, I was told, that was by Mary Kay too, under eye corrector, has something shimmery in it that helps to reflect light, which evidently helps to keep things from looking dark and scary. So I don't look like I've been in like a, I don't know, Nightmare After Christmas movie or something. Eye primer, not really primer. It's more of a cream color, but I find it works really well as a primer. And I have this little cream brush somewhere in all of my junk. Yeah, cream color brush. And it seems to help me put this on evenly so it doesn't look chunky, because cream color tends to look chunky sometimes. I don't really know why, but it does. And because I put my makeup on not every day, I find that my makeup gets dry looking, kind of. Like, you see how it's looking a little chunky? It's almost like it dries out. It's like screaming for help. Please put me on. Do something. I don't know. And the other eye. I'm actually gonna have to get some more of this soon. This one is Beach Blonde, which I really like because it's light. And honestly, because I wear makeup so infrequently, wearing a dark color just kind of, it's kind of like, why are you wearing makeup all of a sudden? And you get a bunch of questions, and I don't like answering questions because that's just too much. Too much. I don't think the light in here is very good, and I apologize about that. So this is another cream color, and this one's slightly darker. It's called Apricot Twist. And when I wear makeup, I usually just put this in the middle, just to give it a little bit of, I don't know, something. I don't really have my vocabulary with me today. My brain is tired. I feel like I have been going nonstop, even though I really haven't. But I do feel like that, and so I usually pride myself on having decent vocabulary. So this little brush gets kind of dirty. You might notice maybe not because the light in here sucks. But I have this little cleaner. It's a brush cleaner. And my towel that I never used to wash my hands with, but always used to clean my makeup brushes off with. So another thing, I need to get a bunch of new towels. But since I haven't done that in a long time, you know, I use them to clean my brushes off with. All right, the other thing I have is Perfecting Concealer. And now I don't really have a whole lot of acne. I do have a little something going on my nose right there. But I usually just put this down the middle of my face. And it helps to, I'm trying to shoot it in a different place. Maybe better light would help. Maybe? I don't know. Not really good at this propping phones up thing. Maybe that works a little better. Anyways, I use my brush again. And I just kind of go right down the center. And it just helps to highlight because I have a fat face. And contouring helps. I'm not very good at contouring, but I do like playing with it. So I have this contour powder, which I broke, and now you can see it's in a bunch of different pieces, so I have to be very ginger with it. But I just go right up underneath my cheekbone, about halfway down to where my eye meets, so roughly there, and just blend up. And that just helps to give a little bit of shadow so that my face doesn't look quite so fat. This makes me feel a little bit better. I don't know why. So not a huge difference, but you can also take it if you have a double chin like I do. And kind of shadow this, and it just gives the illusion, I guess, that maybe things aren't quite so fat. Don't do a lot though, because like I said, blending, if you don't do this correctly, it looks like you're not blending correctly. And then that just looks bad. All right. Now, you can watch those gay guys on YouTube and they'll go all down up here, but they've got better products than I do, or they know what they're doing more than I do. So, next I have is cheek color. This is called Citrus Bloom. Honestly, I bought this forever ago and I never use it, but the one I do use, I'm all out of, and I don't remember the name of the color. And just put a little color in the cheeks, not much. Sweep up here, feel the corner of that bone down there, and go up. And it just brings doesn't make your face look so flat, because it brings some color to it. And this is highlighter. So this is part of that contouring set. And this goes directly on your cheekbone. Now, I know some people who put this all down the middle of their face, but I'm not doing all that today. I'm just trying to go for a relatively light look. So, taking some of this and made it look somewhat decent. Oops, sorry. All right, the last thing I'm gonna do is put some liner to finish my eyes up. Super simple, nothing fancy. So I use a felt tip liner, liquid eyeliner pen, and I love this thing because I feel like I have more control over it. The crayons, I do not have control over. I feel like I'm stretching my eyeball skin off. And then the true liquid liner, I've decided I'm leaving to the pros, because I just can't even begin. So, not a super thick line, not a super thin line, just a little something to define the brow line, because I have no, or define the eyelash line. I have no eyelashes. So I have to give it all the help I can get. I'm also not one of these cat eye or flare eye liner applicators, just because I don't know how to do it. And my eyes have this downward turn to them down here. or some people have more of an almond shape. Mine's more of like a half moon. And so the almond shape works better because you can kind of go up, but I have to get real creative and it takes more time. This is some lash primer. It just helps to keep my mascara on longer, and because I have so few eyelashes, like I was saying, it also helps to protect them a little bit. So when I take off my mascara rather, it doesn't destroy them quite so bad. Because, you know, sometimes if you get mascara and you take it off and you like find yourself a couple of lashes in the pad, and I don't want to do all that. I want to keep the lashes I have. Thank you very much. And this actually isn't Mary Kay. This is by Senegence. Girl I work with sells it. And this is their mascara. Now, this mascara and the other mascara that I really like is the Volume Intensity by Mary Kay, but I'm out of that. I need to buy some more. So this is pretty similar. And it just gives me a little bit of length on these short little stubby lashes of mine. I've tried those things that, you know, Rodan and Field sells and Senegence sells too, the whatever this stuff is called, I Wonder and lash volume thing. I think I have it in here. It's an old one. What's it called? Lash Boost, which I paid like $140 for. But I can't pay $140 every month because I have 5 kids. And even a full-time and a part-time job is not going to afford me a $139 lash boost a month. I love Rodan and Fields. I think they have great stuff, but it's just too expensive. I actually used to be a member so I could get a discount. But even with the discount, it's too much. All right, so that's my top lashes. I don't do much with my bottom, but I do just a little bit, just enough to make my eyes look a little less not there, because fat face. So that helps. Excuse me. This is like a 12-minute video that I will probably never post, but all right, the last thing I'm going to do is shadow in my brows. So I have a couple different things. This one I've been using forever. Honestly, I probably need a new one. And I've used it for so long, I don't even know the brand. That says something. But it's got this little felt-like tip. And it just helps to color things in. Because I'm not about creating myself a new brow. One, I have pretty decent shaped brows. They're not especially full, but they have a nice arch, and I don't have a unibrow. So most of the time, all I need to do is just color them in a little bit just to bring some attention. The other thing I have is this thing by Thrive, which I bought because of a Facebook ad. And honestly, I bought it because of this little brush thing at the end. I find that the pencil at the other end isn't all that great. It's not bad, but it's not all that great. It does help me sometimes if I'm looking for a little more definition right around here, that it gives me that, but not much. Because like I said, I'm not really into shaping my brows. I'm just into coloring them in a little bit because they have a decent shape as it is. I don't have much in the eyelash department, but at least I have decent shaped brows. My daughter, my 13-year-old, the other day told me, I really like your brows. They're like perfectly shaped. Or was that the 12-year-old? I don't remember which one. But anyways, they're fashion conscious enough that I felt flattered. Okay. So, it doesn't really reshape my brows. It doesn't give them anything more than a little extra density. And it just helps to make my eyes look a little more there. A little brush just to even the color out. Again, if you watch those videos of the drag guys or the gay guys or whatever they are that do makeup better than any girl, and that just shouldn't be allowed, but they do, then they'll tell you to let go and make this perfect little line with your corner of your eye to your left, and that's where your brow should go, and you should do this nice little point. Again, I'm not all into that. I'm just doing a daytime, getting ready to go to the store, Earth Fair, because they have great little tiny peppers, and I want the peppers. So I'm gonna drag myself out of this house, even though I have no motivation today, and I'm gonna go get little peppers because it sounds good. So anyways, thanks for listening to me ramble, and I'm done for the day. Bye.